Hello and welcome back to Mine Mogul. We played the demo last episode and we created this abomination of a factory that is not very functional. It does work, but we're going to get rid of it today and see if we can come up with something a little bit nicer and maybe try to meet this Mine Mogul quest in the top left corner to win the demo. So they did start to implement a save system now, but it doesn't remember ore in the world, which means all your sorter baskets are empty when you reload it, so keep that in mind. You'll have to reset your filters if you load up a save. But it's definitely coming along, so let's get started here. Let's turn off all these miners because it's just making a mess right now and we don't need that. We're going to take all this down and redo it. So we got some miners here. Turn that off. Come around here, we'll turn these off back here. Off. So let's just take all this down. Our inventory is quite full right now, so we're going to have to be careful what we take down. Alright, that's all empty now. We got plenty of room to work with, so I think what we're going to do is make two lines of ore coming in, one to make iron ingots and one to make iron plates, because you can't really split the ingots once they're produced, not easily anyway. So let's just try this. Let's put down a splitter over here. Go right there, and we'll do one out here, and we'll turn it. That, and then we'll go up right away into a crusher. We're gonna have to do two sets of these because I guess we could crush it and then separate it. Like we could crush it back here and then split it. But I don't know, let's see how this works out. See if we have enough room. Hopefully that's going up. That is definitely going down, right? Yeah, I think that's going down. I gotta reverse it. That down and hit Q to reverse it. Now it's going up. It looks like if we stand right here and look at it. Nice. Okay, so that's good. I'm gonna put this into a crusher. Now we have to go back into a blast furnace. It's going to be another two of these. I'm just seeing if we have enough room. Okay, and this is a blast furnace here. Something like that. And then we can put down like I grab these. These are what we want. So we'd probably put these going this way. And then we could probably put down the rolling thing. Get rid of this here. This thing here turns iron ingots into plates. Put that down here. Nice, we'll get rid of this. We could polish the plates, I guess, but we don't really need to. And that would be these into the bin, so that would be iron plates. And then like we could do something similar over here with iron ingots. We would just have to take iron ingots. I don't know if that's going to work out. Let's try it. I have to move this back one. So let's copy this line. We're going to need another crusher and another iron ingot maker. So let's go over here. Let's go buy it. We need an ore crusher and a blast furnace. So we're going to come down with a conveyor belt here, turn it, like that, into two slopes. Nice, into a crusher. Into a blast furnace. Yeah, so it doesn't quite fit. I can get rid of one of these, I think. Yeah, that should work. Nice. Let's see if we can sneak some of these belts around. This is... what is this? This is all coal. Has a small... oh, this is iron. Okay, iron, half coal. So we're going to have to sort this one. Back in. Let's turn it off right away. So let's just get this started. Let's put the... this will have to come out this way and turn this way. Into a straight belt. Because we can't put a straight belt right there. It won't get past it. It's going to come out this way. Then we're going to run a line down this way if it's iron. Put a sorter in here. Like that. So I'll make sure we put like a... this is an iron ingot right here so we can grab this one. Then there, so let's filter out iron going back this way. And if it's coal, it'll come out this way. So we're going to need actually a junction here because we're going to... that's not what we want. That's rough. We got to do something like this. Yeah, we're going to have to do that. I don't know if we can fit that in. If we did that, can we put another turn in here? It does not fit. Alright, so that's fine. We'll just drop it on from above because we're going to bring coal around this corner here, I think. So let's just take this. We'll run the coal down here. This is going to be like anything that is an iron, basically, that comes out of there. Going to run it down here. And turn it behind this machine. Yeah, we can't fit a sorter in there and get over top of that machine, so we're just going to have to do the sorting afterwards. This is the coal coming down here. We're going to... this will be iron coming out this way. Let's get this finished. So this will basically come out here. I have to come down one more. Then turn it. Turn it. And go into there. So that would be iron from this machine. And we can grab this here. Bring this down here. Alright, this is getting quite crazy, but this miner here comes into this sorter, and if it's iron it goes out the back here. If it's anything else like coal or iron shard or crushed iron or whatever it is, it goes down this back belt over here. This back belt over here goes all the way over here, and we'll sort it out eventually, but right now it's just going into the bin. And then this one right here just comes up this ramp here, goes behind this miner over here, and it gets sorted over here. If it's iron, it comes down over here and drops on this belt and gets sorted into the iron mess. And if it's not, it comes out the back here, goes up here. This is going to join in from over here with all those other miners, and it's going to come over here and just basically drop down onto this belt over here. So it should work. Let's turn it on, see if it works as expected. If I can get to this miner over here. Yeah, we got it. This is going to be iron coming up here. So that's coal. That should go right out the back here, which it did. This is iron. It should go down this back here. Good deal there. Iron's coming up here. It's going to get sorted in this one. So that's iron ore. It's going to come down here, drop onto this belt. Nice. And the iron, crushed iron, is going up the side there. Like really, we could put crushed iron in that basket too, and it would allow crushed iron out through there. And maybe we'll do that eventually. Nice. There's our first iron ingot going in. And our iron plate should be coming out here. Nice. So now we just got to hook up the rest of these miners over here to the system, which I left plenty of room for, so we can basically hook up the coal up there, and the iron we can just come up to here, which is hooked up right there. Put down first. See how crowded this area gets. So it looks like it's pretty crowded, but we could probably get it to work. Let's turn these off. Nice, so let's get this going here. We got to get a sorter in here somewhere so that all the iron comes over to here. So do we have a sorter? We got to go buy a sorter. Sorter. Over here. See if we can get this to line up. So we want the iron to come out over here. So something like this. Okay, so hopefully we can run a belt through those poles, 'cause otherwise that's going to be a big headache. Get that one in here. That should line up nicely. We just got to see if we can hook it in. I need some more conveyor belts. Nice, so you can go through it, automatically adjusts. So it'll be iron coming up there. We gotta set this filter. Nice, that's iron in there. And we can really just, let's see if we can get these sorted out. So we need a splitter here. Something like this would be good. This will grab that one. This will grab we don't want that one. We're going to have to do something like this. Nice, that's that one. This is already combined, so we just got to run it over here. Some corners. And what I didn't think about was what happens if it's not iron. It's a little unfortunate. Let's see what we got here. It's going to come out the back side here. Yes, we need to adjust this to get it back up to here. We'll have to grab another slope here, and we got to connect into here. We got this going. We got this iron comes out this way and goes over to the iron belt. This, if there's anything else than iron, it comes up here, goes over here, it goes across the platform here, and into the coal belt, which goes right to the bin right now. So let's turn these on. See if it works as intended. I don't know at what point we overwhelm the sorters and stuff. Like how many miners can it handle? So it looks like it's working. Coal is going up the belt. Iron's coming over this way. Let that run while we work on the gold now. Let's go check on the gold. I actually forgot I had the gold running, so we probably have a boatload of gold sitting over there. Go turn it off so it doesn't get like there might be too many physics objects on the screen and it's gonna overwhelm the game. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of gold. Let's get this turned off for now. I guess we could see if we could take this over there. Gonna leave a trail everywhere we go. Yeah, it's gonna be impossible to get through here. See if we can sneak through. think I left enough room in here to just copy this setup so we can run a gold belt right up here and run it right next to this. We're going to try it, so let's grab a crusher here. Crusher, we'll get a blast furnace over here. Put some slopes in. That should be good there. And I think we can do the same on the other side. I think I left enough room. Nice, so this is going to work out nicely. Now, getting the belts over here will be a different story, but let's try it. So first thing I'm going to do is just bring gold up to the hallway here. So let's grab some, I gotta grab some miners and we'll just run a long belt up here. There's a gold mine right here we're gonna hook into, and we're gonna come down here and grab these two miners over here as well. We'll bring a splitter right there, we'll go up over here, we'll go down here. We can just place it right on here. This will connect into that row. That'll be nice there. Getting out of here is a different story. Yeah, let's see, we gotta hook at the... Gotta see if we can get this over to there somehow. We can just go forward one, turn it. We're gonna have to turn it back here. I didn't realize, oh, that's only the light. We could probably move the light. I think we will move the light. We'll fix that in a minute. Grab this, this will come over here. I have to turn. Quite the maze, but it is working. Nice, and that goes right in there. It's perfect. Gotta get our light back in here. Stick it right there. That's good. Now getting out of here is a whole different story. So now we just gotta run our gold belt up to this right here. Okay, we got these two miners come up. They attach into here. They go down here. Come up here. Attaches into this belt right here. Comes around here. Hooks into this miner over here. And comes up to here. Next thing we gotta do is figure out how to get a sorter in here so that only the gold goes forward and the rest of the stuff somehow connects into this belt over here. So I think what we'll do is put a sorter in as far back here as possible. We can squeeze this in. Let's see if we come up here and put this in right here, I think. Like that. We could probably see if we can squeeze this in. Something like that, and put a slope down here. Like that. We just gotta move this light. Alright, then we have a little staircase going up to the top there. That gets our out belt for coal and miscellaneous scraps, gems and whatnot. And we can probably, let's take this down. Take this down, take this down. And I think we can like grab a straight belt here. We can grab a curved belt here. It's not gonna let me put it there. Put a straight belt there. That's really unfortunate. Okay, let me redo this a little bit. Squeeze it in. Alright, so I moved it out one. That seems to work here. We can squeeze this in right here. We do have some poles going through the middle of the conveyor belt. Hopefully that doesn't hurt it. Grab another straight one. Take this down. Here, and then we can grab a sorter. Right there. I just need to get a gold piece in there somehow. Let's run back here. I think we have some gold back here. Nice, we can grab some of this stuff here. Don't want the gem. Let's drop that in there, so that'll filter gold off that way. And we should be good to go. Let's go hook it up and see. Turn this one on. Turn this one on. Turn this one on. It's gonna take a while for the gold to get there, but oh, we got some gold coming up. We got a little diamond right there. We'll see if that goes where we think it's supposed to go. Looks like the gold's being split up there, which is good. Diamond went up. It's going to go up the path here. Goes around that. We'll see if this becomes a problem. I don't know if we take it out and put it back in, if it'll fix itself. Then we can sneak through here. Over to here, around this side here, and we should be making gold ingots. And oh, we gotta put a belt in here. And we'll make gold plates. Nice. I think that's gonna do it for this one. I let it run while I was eating my lunch, and we have the iron complete, the gold is about halfway there, coal is complete, emeralds are complete, diamonds take forever. There's like a 0.1% chance. Some of them have like a 0.3% chance of getting a diamond, but it's super minor. So that's gonna basically do it for this episode, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.